Hello friends, welcome back. Today we are going to see what is file handling. And file handling is an important part of any interview, and several interviewers have a keen interest on file handling. So you should be confident in file handling too. Why we need a file handling? This because file handling is used in various applications and even in web application also. So in basically file handling can be achieved by CPP, Java and Python, etc. But I choose Python over all the languages because it is very easy to compute file handling in Python. You just need a one-line code to get executed to access your file. And in other language like CPP and Java, there are 2 or 3 lines of code, and also you have to close the file. So you have to keep remembering that you have to close that file. But closing file is not a big deal in Python. No need to do that. So the key function for working file in Python is open function. The open function take 2 parameters, file name and mode. There are basically 4 different methods, or you can say mode, for opening a file. First is R, which is known as a read. Then it is only used for read the value, and if error if the file does not exist. So it will give an error if file is not present. Then next is A, which is append. Opens a file for appending and create the file if it does not exist. Second is the write, which opens a file for writing and create the file if it does not exist. And last, which is X, which creates the specific file and return an error if file exists. So these are the 4 modes. So first we are going to see in a simple word what is a file handling. So this is a file hand, which is a variable, and it's a function. It is a normal variable. You can have any variable here. And this is an open function. As I said, open function is used to access the file, and this is the file name which we are going to access. Since I have written only the file name here, this is because my file name and my program is on the same folder. If your folder is on different, then you have to provide the complete path here. So there we have pressed the enter, and you can see. So we have loaded this file. Now I will show what's in the stock.csv. So this is the file, and here you can see we have a dates. These are the date, first column date, and next are the stock items and their prices listed below. Now how you will read this file? Since we have loaded, now we want to read this. So for that, first we have read the file, which is stock.csv, and then we have created another variable, which is inp, and assigned the value. And what we have did is that file hand, which is the variable which has the file dot read. So by performing this operation, we will provide all the data of the file into inp function. Now we are simply printing this value. So you can see all the files are present here. So there is a question that if you want to access first 100 letters of the file, so what you are going to do? So simply press 100, and now you will see only first 100 letters are there in the file. Or otherwise, if you keep default, then whole file will be copied here. Okay. Now there may be a question that you want to count the number of lines, and you want to access each line individually. So for that, what we are going to do, we are going to use a for loop here. So this is the for loop, and you can see what we have did. First we have assigned count equal to 0, since we have to count the files. Now we have used a for loop here. For line is a variable in file hand. File hand is the first file, the file which have all the variable. Basically it is a variable which have total files in it. In second line, we are just incrementing the count. As the line increases, we are incrementing the count, and also we are printing that line. And at last, after the for loop gets over, we are printing total number of lines, and total number of lines, which is the number of lines. So we are printing the count here. So I will show you. So basically, okay, I have to start this. Yes. Okay, now you can see we have our data. We are accessing the line by line, and at last you will see total number of lines 537, and I will show you it's exactly the same in that file also. Total number of line 537. So our program is doing well here. Now the second important thing of the file handling is to write a file. So you should be able to write something on the file. So simply what we have did here is that we read the file. Instead of reading, what we have to do is we have to use the function write. So this is the function what we are going to use, file.write. So basically for write a function, if we use with open, we use with open. This is because if file is not present in the system, then it will create that file. And W means here is a mode which is used for writing. Now we are assigning the whole value. We will call this whole parameter as a file1. So what we are doing here is we are writing file1.write, and what it will do is that it will copy the same into the file. For example, I will show you. I will run this, and you will see the file is made, which is hello.txt here, and I will show you what is the value first line and second line. Let me go and edit something. Like I want to write file one dot. So I've written file handling write operation. So let's see whether it updates or not. So let's go here, just update it, and you can see file handling write operation. So these were some of the basic operation what you should know basically for the file handling. So in the next video, we are going to see something about split and slicing operation. These are important since you have learned how to read a file, then you should know also split and a slicing function, which will be helpful for coming interview. So that's all for this video. Stay tuned.